to be happy, how much does it actually cost you? Who Personal Finance asked 2,500 people to tick a load of boxes what they'd want to make them happy. Cars, nights out, holidays, etc., etc. And the total figure came to £2.7 million. Carole Spiers, is it Spiers or Spiers, Carole?
Spiers.
Spiers. I don't want to make you unhappy at this stage.
That's okay, please no.
Carole's a psychologist. Now, even over a lifetime, 2.7 million is more, I would suggest, than most of these respondents will have to spend. So what does that tell you? That happiness is elusive?
Happiness may be elusive, but certainly it can be in some ways quite tangible. One has to look at certain things that we need in our lives. There's certain issues, there's certain components that we must have for ourselves. And those certain components we need to actually have to keep us happy. One of those is money, because money gives us security. And that's what Yoho Personal Finance was actually doing in looking at the survey, was to look at the security that that actually gives. It's a contributory factor to happiness. That's what's the important aspect that comes out the survey.
Okay. The options they were given, though, were different material things. It might have been interesting to have boxes there about, you know, understand yourself better, I don't know, rediscover your faith, find out the meaning of life, you know, is there life after death, etc., etc. Surely those things are a big component to happiness, and that wasn't measured here.
No, that wasn't measured. What was measured there were the components the tangible components, things like your cars, the foods, the people you'd like to spend time with. Those are the components that were actually measured.
Yeah.
And from that, what you're looking at is an aspiration, it's a dream. What is it you would like to have, and what do you think is that you actually need to have that is actually going to keep you happy?
Okay. And are they right in that? This is what they think would make them happy.
Yes.
But in fact, they can't possibly say that. Surely, more important to happiness is not how many holidays you take, that you're happy with your spouse, that your kids are healthy. All these things surely would inform your emotional well-being more than the amount of money you've got.
Yes, all of those factors are absolutely essential to have, but all of us need the other things as well as that to actually help ourselves along. The money is going to give us the security. The security is going to give us freedom. It's also going to give us choice. So you don't have to necessarily work from 9 to 5 every day unless that's what you choose to do. So it's going to give you freedom, it's going to give you choice, it's going to give you security and stability.
What's a psychologically healthy attitude to money?
A healthy attitude to money is a positive attitude to money, which is to be happy with what you actually have and to accept the fact that you have what you have. You may have aspirations to actually increase your wealth, and that's fine and that's healthy. A negative attitude to money is to always look at other people and what they actually have and think if only, and to move into the victim scenario, which is, well, I haven't got and everybody else has. A healthy attitude to money is to use what you have, make sure you save for the future, hence that's looking at your savings plans, and to actually carry on building.
Okay, but not in effect. What these people have done is reflecting, actually, by your measurement, a bad attitude to money, because they want more than they can ever have, probably.
There's nothing wrong with wanting more.
Okay, but you said you should be more satisfied with what you've got. Presumably,
yes,
if they had a healthy attitude, they'd tick all the boxes and we come up with a figure, you know, 800,000 over a lifetime or something more realistic, which is actually achievable.
Yes, you should be happy with what you have, but it doesn't take away your goals. Throughout our lives are a continuum.
Yeah.
So if our lives are a continuum, what is your next goal that you want to work your way towards?
Right.
And it's very good to actually have that, and that is healthy, but still to maintain satisfaction with what you actually have.
Are you happy? A psychologist generally happy?
Absolutely. But it takes working on. It takes working. It doesn't happen automatically. And the key to a lot of people's happiness is to have a positive frame of mind and to hold on to that and take the learning that comes out of any negative situation in your life.
That's a fantastic note on which to finish. Thank you very much indeed, Carole.